Okay, on Beetle spin, it's time to perk up and go after them now. I'm getting some bites. See if we can get anything else to bite in here. It was pretty strong fish. I don't know what he was. There was too many sticks for me to get him in. There he goes. Let's see what we got this time. Wow. I think I got a bass. Oh, get out of my trolling motor, man. I still ain't seen this fish. Oh yeah, it's a good bass. Oh yeah. Man, that's a good one. Well guys, everybody always gets mad because I turn these bass loose, and I used to eat these bass all the time, but I catch so many crappie and bluegill. To me they taste just a little better. Bass is really a good eating fish, but I started eating crappie and bluegill in my later years, but I eat a bass every once in a while. So just to make y'all happy today, I'm keeping this bass. I'm going to show y'all because I don't mind eating a bass every once in a while. But like I said, I prefer, that's a good, he's a good eating size fish. I prefer bluegill and crappie. That's my choice in my later years. Me and my wife, we really enjoy them. But bass are good eating. I'm not gonna throw them back if I'm hungry. I guarantee you that. I've ate tons of bass over the year, and if I kept all the bass that I caught, guys, I would not have room in my freezer for the other fish. And that, I'm just telling you, that's just the way it is. I catch a lot of bass on the Beetle spin. I mean, when I bass fished, when I bass fished, I caught bass every time. I always used plastic worms and spinners and cranks and stuff. But since I've been using the Beetle spin, I think I've caught more bass than I used to when I was a bass fisherman. It's unreal. But this thing catches everything. He tore up my old jig pretty good, but I got another one ready to go. But yeah, these old Beetle spins are vicious. Especially when you put that minnow on there, because you're just swimming that minnow around and you're showing him, hey, looky here, you know, here's the food. You can, if you think he's there, you swim him around over there. You know, when you put that minnow on there, that's hard to beat. That's live bait. Now you got artificial and live, and guess what else you got? The steering wheel, meaning you can guide this thing anywhere you want. You know, you say, oh, I seen something move over there, or you say, hey, that looks like a great spot for a bass. Well, all you got to do is cast over there and just, I don't fish it slow. I just kind of pull it up and let it flutter down. Pull up and let it flutter down. There's a little bit of bait or something over there, but you got the steering wheel. You can make that minnow go anywhere you want. You know, when he's on a cork, he might not even be moving, but you know, most of the time they wiggle a little bit and it draws the crappie's attention. But when you got him on a Beetle spin, you cast right to him, and then you swim away from him, and that old crappie or bass, he says, oh yeah, I'm going to get that right here. That's a mean little bass. But yeah, guys, if I kept all these bass, I got 2 freezers, and I have plenty of room to put some other stuff in there. But if I kept all the bass, I wouldn't have no room to put nothing else. And I mean, if I ate them, if that was all I wanted to eat, they would be full. But I like brim and crappie. They got a little bit sweeter taste to them to me. And bass are a really good, healthy, clean eating fish. I have no problems with eating bass. It's just I get a little more taste with the other fish, guys. But anyway, I've ate tons of bass over the years. They are good, but I just don't eat them because I catch plenty of the other fish. If I wasn't catching no crappie or no bluegill at all, or you know, and I like catfish every once in a while. That's catfish and bass is about the same for me. I like to have one every once in a while, so I'll keep a few here and there. But as far as coming out here when they're biting real hard and catching, you know, our limit's 10. So if I catch 10 2 or 3 pound bass, and if I did that, you know, 2 or 3 months in a row, my freezer would be completely packed full. And that's just, and I won't have no room for no crappie and bass. But I catch fish for other people sometimes, and that's sometimes they want bass, and I'll keep them when I catch them, you know, if they're wanting them. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with keeping your fish you catch. You know, if you're hungry and you want a fish fry, keep all that you're allowed. There goes another one. Let's see what we got this time. But yeah, keep all that you're allowed. Have that little fish fry. Good eating fish. But they're fun fighters. They're a sport fish. A lot of people sport fish them, and some people fish them for food. And I used to fish them for food and really didn't. I enjoyed sport fishing them. Now I have more fun sport fishing them because I'm catching my other food. You know, I'm catching a brim and a crappie, so I'm still catching my food and sport fishing too. Later. There he goes. Finally found that little old crappie. Well, he liked that color lights out, didn't he? Little old tiny thing. Little under 9 inches. He's a pretty white crappie though.